Welcome to the Convo. I'm one half of your show, Money Mav.
And what's up? I'm your boy Kato, man. Hey, y'all, we want to say shout out to all the essential workers. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. Thank y'all for being on the front line. Thank y'all for taking care of this COVID thing, how y'all live. And we just want to shout out to y'all, man.
And then I just want y'all to sit back and relax and enjoy this show we got for y'all tonight. What's up with Lori Harvey
Oh,
with
you talking about
old
Lori
boy?
Harvey? She with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Lori Harvey is just another one of those females, man, that, you know, that's just gonna be with the young, with the young, hip Hollywood man, you know.
But dude,
Whether
I'm
it's gonna be
just
a rap star or whether it's gonna be a movie star, that's just her. She like Stacey Dash. Remember Stacey Dash? And
yeah, but Stacey Dash, though, man, we didn't know her fucking parents like that. You feel me? So it's
I think me and you talked about this before, man.
yeah, we
Hey man,
did.
that's Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
I won't give a damn, but
And
I
I think
raised
it's
your
only
ass.
so much you can do as a stepdad. You know what I mean? Like it's probably
I
because think
won't.
about it, bro. Steve Harvey have biological daughters, and guess what they do? They run his stuff, and you don't never hear about them doing no crazy stuff. You know what I mean? They ain't never in the media like that.
Right.
I'm telling you, if Lori Harvey was Steve Harvey's biological daughter, I think he might be able to, you know,
I wouldn't give a
say
damn.
more about that situation.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
care,
think he could
bro.
say too much about that situation.
I wouldn't care, dude. If I raised you, kid, from, dude, I raised you from when you was in diapers, my nigga. You my fucking child. You and plus the type of person that Steve is out there, man. The image that he has out there, the celebrity, the status,
Hmm.
bro. I feel like it's a big disrespect to him. Like them cats just didn't respect him enough to still be going at his daughter like that. I understand them young. I understand young
Unfortunately, though, man,
dudes.
if you put yourself out like that, if you put yourself out like that, she Lori Harvey. She like the new hot female that's in, in every rap lyric. You know what I'm saying? She in every rap song that's moving.
I'm just saying from it don't matter how she put herself out there, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like Diddy and shit like that to be dating her. I don't care how old the chick is you dating, bro. But
Uh-huh.
it's just I'm talking about like the respect for Steve. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree with that, but
Stepdaughter
you
or
remember
not.
you can't expect you from somebody else. Everybody don't
I
live
know.
them same
No,
morals,
no,
and you know what I'm
no.
saying?
I get that, man. I
Yeah.
get that. But you would think that that community would be like that for somebody, as big as Steve
I would
Harvey,
think
bro.
so because I got a lot
But
of respect for Steve Harvey. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I would think so.
you leave that shit more for Rev Run son and all that shit like they be doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
Uh,
cool, no problem. But niggas like Future, Diddy, and all them, boy, I ain't got no problem with y'all age, but it's just the
you just
respect
talking about
for
you already know the lifestyle they live in. You just talking about
right,
all the baggage that come along with them. But you got to
right.
remember, man, he can't control who she date, and what she do.
No, I'm not talking about that at all. I'm just talking about, to me, it's like shame on those guys.
Why though? Why? Why is it shame
Dude,
on them? Because
it's not,
Lori
it's
Harvey
not,
is a beautiful woman and they
it's
want to
not,
date her.
it's not nothing to do with age whatsoever. It's
Okay.
all about respect for Mr. Harvey.
Okay.
Point blank. If like I said, anybody else, shit, okay, that's all good and
Fair
dandy.
game.
But I'm talking about niggas in that role, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like Diddy. First off, Diddy should have never. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
He should have never.
That I can definitely understand. I don't think Diddy should have took it there. But
After
the young guys
dating.
like Future and Meat Mill and stuff like that, I think that's different for them. I think they just trying to be
It
with the
is
new hot
no.
upcoming
See,
female.
for those guys, it's still a level of respect, but they
Right.
still young. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
still of her age, but it's still just a level of respect. Like I guarantee you, none of them niggas finna go after Jay-Z daughter when she get of age.
Somebody gonna go after Blue.
But it ain't gonna be none of them. Ain't gonna be
Man,
no.
you
You know what I'm
no
saying?
no 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 no. I'm Probably not, but then again, I don't know. We can't say that. We don't know because, like you said, look at Puff.
But it
You
ain't.
know, so you don't know. And you know what, bro? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I think, and this is no disrespect to the Harvey family, no disrespect, Steve, you my boy, is no disrespect to Miss Marjorie, none of that. I think if that was his biological daughter, I think the industry would respect it more too.
I mean, I get
Once
it.
it came out that that's not his biological child, I do think the respect dropped.
I still feel like, it's still a respect, biological or not, because he raised her when she was in diapers. She's
Right,
24 years old now, you know what I'm saying? And he is
right,
still married to her mother.
exactly.
So regardless, that's 24 years in this man's life.
I agree.
24 years of his life
Uh-huh.
taking care of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the name that he made for himself out there, that last name says something with the rest of the Harveys that follows.
I totally agree.
So, a guy like Puff, the way he did it after she dated his son, bro. No, I
Nah,
just like
I no, I wasn't for that. I wasn't for
no.
that because I think she was with, you know,
She was with his son.
okay, with one of the sons. Okay.
Yeah. So it was like, bro, I just Puff, come on, man. Bro, be better than that, dude.
I
Like
wouldn't
go
even think that
fuck.
Puff would even go that way.
But I'm saying no,
Like you
Puff
said,
have
because of
dated
the respect.
right. But
Yeah.
like Puff have dated young girls before, shit, nigga. More power to you. Do
Understood,
what you
but
do.
because of the respect that
It's
you
just
have for Steve, but you know what though, man, you are Mav. We might have that respect for Steve Harvey. Puff might not even know who Steve is.
shit
They
me,
might not have
bro.
never had a conversation. He might not
I,
respect them like that.
I don't give a damn, bro. It's I've heard so many people in the industry, not just music, but the entertainment industry, point blank, saying they have never crossed paths with someone and they've been in this business for
Uh-huh.
10 plus years,
Right.
never did anything with that person, but they still have a level of respect for that person's body of work. And
I agree with that.
you know what I'm saying, on and off the
Mhm.
camera. It's like I hear that shit a lot. So I'm like, you know what, if we can go oh okay, like if we can grow up in the hood talking about some of the hood code, the G code, the street code, and all
Right.
that bullshit, bro,
Right.
there's got to be some kind of a fucking code in that damn entertainment business, bro.
But Mav, where have you ever seen morals in that entertainment field? It ain't no
I've
morals in
seen
that entertainment field, man.
no
They do the
you
dirtiest, most conniving, heinous, nastiest shit to each other. And we've seen this happen time and time again. It ain't no morals in that field.
like see Montana Fishburne. Do you know who that is?
No.
That is Lawrence Fishburne's daughter.
Okay.
She started doing porn years ago.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
and yeah,
PORN?
porn,
Porn?
PORN. Yeah, yeah, real shit.
Shit.
Sucking dick on camera, fucking and
Oh my
everything.
God. Damn.
Her daddy and his camp. When she first started that shit, they went out and bought every copy that they could possibly find.
Right.
Shut down any stream that they could
Uh-huh.
possibly shut down. I mean, he paid buku money for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
She still told him, "Fuck you. I don't want shit to do with you."
So
And
she's doing
she
that to
turned,
hurt him.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, if that's what you want to say, but that was her thing. She's done
Mm.
that. She did it, but at least he tried and did. And we all know who the fuck Lawrence Fishburne is, bro.
Right.
Morpheus, my nigga. Like,
Right.
come on,
Exactly.
nigga, take you into the Matrix real quick. But he got his ass whooped though in that bitch. But still take you through that shit.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, now if your daughter don't respect you and say fuck you and all that shit, and still go out and do what she want to do,
Uh-huh.
by all means, she'll come back home when she get tired. She'll come back home when things get tough for her,
Right.
and you'll be the first person that she called. So, but he's still to this day, bro. He's still doing his best to bring her back. I don't know if she's still doing it. I haven't seen or heard anything about it
Damn,
lately,
boy.
but
And the crazy thing is, I never even heard about that.
Oh man, see that shit been going on for years, dude. I
And
think
see,
like
now you'll
maybe a
take
couple
somebody
of
like
years.
Lawrence Fishburne, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody that's a god in this music industry. Not in music industry, in the movie industry, excuse me. And you'll think that people have more respect for him,
And
you
see,
know,
and
but
see,
they still busting her ass down on camera.
but the thing about it is the difference is with that shit is that these guys are not even on Lawrence Fishburne's level. You feel
And
me? They
they
doing
don't know him, they never met him, they ain't paying his
exactly.
ass no attention.
So they're not even in the same industry.
All they saying is, man, she fine. I'm
That's
finna get
it.
this cash and I'm finna knock it down.
And guess what? That's what she wants to do, and she
Damn.
already. It don't matter what her dad did, bro. Bought them shits off, paid people to stop fucking with her and all that shit. She's still going out there. And she still did her thing, and
Damn.
so it was like, I can't do shit no more. So
Yeah,
guess
you're
what?
right.
It is what it is. Keep living your life. She's gonna come back home eventually, but
Man.
that's the difference between that and Steve Harvey to me. Like the
Okay.
respect, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And what about old girl from Disney, Sky Jackson
Okay. I know who that is.
from Jesse?
Yeah.
She is 19 years old, I
Mm-hmm.
believe, and 18 or 19, and she just broke up with Joel Knowles.
I don't know who that is.
That's Solange Knowles' son, Beyonce's nephew.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't know this little nigga was that old already, but he's what, 16?
I ain't even know
And
Solange has a son.
the shit was funny. It's about what, a week or two old now.
Uh-huh.
But I know you ain't heard about it yet. But yeah, apparently they was dating. Nobody really knew that. So she apparently went out and cheated. And
Damn.
yeah, she went out and cheated. So that nigga like,
Lil
fuck
Sky
you,
Jackson. Wow.
Lil Sky Jackson, bro.
All I
Lil
see is
Zer,
Jesse.
all it's Zuri, man.
Zuri. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about the
Lil
show Jesse.
Zuri. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
But so this nigga outed her, kid. Like he leaked videos of her
Hell no.
online getting fucked. I was like,
No. No.
bruh, real
Damn.
shit.
Sky Jackson, bruh.
Real shit. And they deleted
Zori.
that shit got deleted real quick,
Damn.
bro. I'm like,
You know what
wait,
though? When I saw that she
for
was
real?
beefing with Bad Baby, I was like, "Oh man, Zori out there, boy."
Nigga, listen, fuck that shit. The beefing with Bad Baby was nothing. I believe what was it over NBA YoungBoy or some shit like that?
One of
It
them
was
little
over
young
one of them niggas.
Thundercats.
Bro, all I know is I know whoever they was beefing over, that nigga had Young in his name. So I'm like,
Well, it's a couple
oh,
of them. NBA young boy.
oh,
Yeah, what's my boy name? It's a couple of them cats with young in it.
yeah, I mean shit. Okay, speaking of NBA YoungBoy,
Uh-huh.
what did Yaya have? A girl, right? Or was it a boy?
I think she had a boy. I know
Was
I've
it a
been
boy?
seeing pictures of Floyd Mayweather with the baby. Congrats to them, man. He a proud papa.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he ain't scared of Floyd, bitch. What? Hey, hold on,
Hey
nigga.
man, you know what? And that bring it right back around. Do you respect Floyd enough to, you know what I'm saying? But I think it come down to, man, you can't control that shit.
It's not
Even if the person
listen,
has
okay.
respect, you can't control that shit.
No, listen though. Yaya, NBA young boys, they kids still. They around the same
Yeah,
age group.
yeah,
You
I
feel
agree with
me?
that. So your thing is more like age.
It's not about the age
Uh-huh.
per se of them dating, but it's more about the age of you and the father. Like, you know what I'm
Because what,
saying?
Lori about 25, right?
24.
Okay, Lori's 24. Future, Meek, all them, let's just say they 30.
That's
Puff
straight. That's
like
cool.
almost 50.
That's cool.
So
That's the
Puff
main
is
part. The
more like
main
what you saying, okay,
right.
that was the issue.
Right. That's who
Okay.
I mainly have a problem with, Puff himself. I don't give a damn, nigga. You can fuck whoever the fuck you want to fuck,
Right.
bro. But at the end of the day, who is that father? Do you
Yeah,
have enough respect as a man for her father to not fuck with her?
I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
I'm not against you fucking with who you want to fuck with, but
Hmm.
I'm just talking about the level of maturity and respect for that
But then, how
father.
about the fact that your son dated her? You wouldn't even think you'll even look that way. I don't care how bad she is.
I can't even get mad at that for the simple fact that there's a lot of father and sons out there that done went and ran trains
I
on a
mean,
bitch and
yeah,
all that shit. Hey,
you know, that might happen too.
who knows, bitch? Me and my son might do some shit like that.
Hey man, moving on for a
And
second,
I
man. I
got two
do.
of them.
Hey,
I'm fucking
hey,
all
I
of them.
I do listen, right? I do want to say this, man. Fuck Peter. Now let me tell you why I feel like that. So Peter is mad. You know who Peter is, right? The people with the,
Yeah, the
you know, the,
animal.
the animal people or
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I
animal rights
mean?
group. Yeah.
They mad because they don't want you to use like animal terms. So instead of saying chicken, they want you to say coward. You know what I'm saying? Hey, instead of hey, instead of saying rat, they want you to say 6ix9ine.
Oh, I'm good with that one.
No,
I'm
they ain't say
cool
that.
with that one.
They said that they want you to say snitch. So you know, same thing. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what go on with Peter, kid? Who the fuck run that organization that be worried about some of this crazy shit
Hold
they be
on.
worried about?
Hold on though. See, you about to have me in a high thought process right
Instead of
now.
saying snake, they want you to say jerk. I guess the snake don't want to hear his name called. I don't know, man. Peter crazy as fuck, kid, for
Hold on.
real.
First off, I call you a rat because rat snitches.
Right.
You ever seen a rat just standing right there looking at your ass, but you don't see that motherfucker, and then he
Right.
runs back to the camp. Hey, that motherfucker there about to go to sleep in about 5 fucking minutes. Yeah, he got all type of shit in that goddamn fridge. You know, we finna ransack that
Oh
bitch. You
man.
feel me?
Right.
Hey, and then on top of that shit, you know, you cool with the rat. You don't tell the rat, don't tell nobody else. That bitch done went and told his whole fucking
Finna say the
family,
rat
bitch.
finna go tell everybody. That's what a rat do.
You feel me? So, bitch, you're a rat. Chicken. You know what?
Well, it was some
I'm
more of them
okay.
shits too,
No, hold
man. Go
on.
ahead.
I'm okay. I'm okay with not calling the bitch a chicken no more because
Uh,
motherfucking chickens fight back when they cornered. You ever seen them bitches start flapping them goddamn wings at you? You know them bitches can't fly, but if them claws catch you, hey, hold on,
hey, cockfighting. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, low key, boy. I start up a cockfight while you bullshitting.
Let's rephrase. Let's
You want to make some extra money? Fuck
no,
the
hold
Super
on.
Bowl. Let's
Let's
start a
not.
cockfight, bitch. The birds fuck around and tear your ass up.
Hold on, but see, you can't say shit like that around me, kid. My mind is already like fucked off, anyways.
No,
Now,
you think I'm bullshitting?
but hold
Mess
on.
around and have a cockfight ring on the side.
Bruh, let's just say have a chicken fight though, or a rooster fight or something. Cock fight just don't, it just don't. Because I mean, bruh, come on, we don't watch enough porn to know and call enough 1-900
Man,
numbers
I'm
when we
talking
was
about a
young,
male
man.
chicken, man.
I know what you
Hold on,
talking
but a male
about.
chicken, that's a rooster, ain't it?
Yeah,
What the
we gonna
fuck is a cock then?
a cock is a rooster, but you know what the fuck a cock is? You know what the hell? You know what the hell a cock is referred to? My cock a doo doo doo. Come on, girl. Let me show you what my cock a doo doo doo. Type shit like that.
Man, Peter
But
crazy as hell. I
all right.
wonder what positive things do they actually do. And don't get me wrong, you know I love animals. What positive thing is Peter really doing though? They be worried about some of the craziest shit, bro. I guess the chicken is gonna be mad because you called it a chicken. I mean, come on, kid.
Hey, can you see a chicken standing on the sideline looking at two motherfuckers arguing and one nigga sitting here talking about something, nigga, you a chicken. You a chicken, nigga.
Right.
Come on, bitch, you a chicken. And then that chicken just looking at you, that nigga talking about, call
Not
him
a
a
chicken
chicken
mad.
one more time, bitch.
Right.
Say it
Right,
one more
say
time.
that shit
What you
one
trying
more
to say,
time.
bitch? I'ma show you a chicken, motherfucker.
Hey,
You
I'm
see
gonna
that
peck
shit?
your motherfucking eyes out. Do it one more time.
Like, bro, I could literally see that shit play out in my fucking head right now. Like that bitch is standing.
Hey, hell
Fucking,
no.
high thoughts, real quick, bro.
Okay.
Like real shit. So I'm sitting here. I had to be high. I know, and the funny thing is, I really don't get high no more. I can feel the shit. As you could tell, I still get the symptoms. But that excuse me, that particular day though, I had to be high. I just had to be, bro. Like, ain't nowhere in hell I'm gonna sit here sober and ask myself, I wonder what the fuck question do high people ask?
The craziest shit.
But dude, I had to be high to Google the shit, bro. And what makes it so crazy is a couple of things I came across, and one main one that stuck to me was this. You know the things you walk on, right?
Stilts.
No. It's attached to your legs. It's attached to your ankles.
No. What you mean? You talking about your legs, Bill?
What the hell is attached at the bottom of your goddamn leg, bro? Attached to your ankle. Okay.
Okay, shit.
Okay.
Nigga, I thought it was a trick question.
No. Well, it is a trick question. I just wanted you to answer it.
Okay.
You heard what you said. Keyword. What was the keyword?
Feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
If one of them doesn't measure up to 12 inches, is it still considered a foot?
Okay.
Hey, when I tell you, listen, when I tell you I had to be high.
Yeah, to ask yourself that shit.
I looked the shit up, and that was the main one that just boop, stuck out to me, and I laughed right away. I was like, damn, I don't think I ever caught a joke that goddamn quick. It's like the minute I seen the first three words, boom, I'm already laughing.
Yeah, dog.
Hold on. I'm 11 and a half. I'm almost to a foot.
Hey, that reminded me of some shit that Tommy said this morning when that nigga was like, that nigga say, how can you tell when sour cream is sour?
I'm fucking done, bitch.
Shout out to the OG Steve Harvey. He said when it's sweet. He said when you did that chip and that sour cream and it's sweet, that's it.
Bruh,
it's time to throw it in the garbage.
So did you hear the morning joke this morning?
Which one?
The prank this morning, the morning prank.
Did I hear the prank? I don't know.
But hey, white boy about to get cased up, my nigga, like his own goddamn
coworker. Yeah. Hey, he already knew what was going on off jump though, but he couldn't believe that he was doing that shit over Girl Scout cookies.
That dude finna get black, man.
Yeah.
And you gotta buy all 50 of them for me.
And he was mad as hell, kid. Cause it's like, soon as he called and he called his name, he was like, dude, what the fuck do you want? Dude, what do you want? Like, what do you like what do you could tell his ass was you could tell he knew he had he felt like he got caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah, it's like he knew he had done some shit.
I know his girl done heard that shit.
Bro, he kind of snitched on himself too.
Ain't nowhere in hell, bro. Ain't nowhere in hell. Oh, don't worry about it. I ain't say your name on the
dog. He ain't even try to play that shit off. He ain't even try to play it off.
That shit was fucking hilarious, kid. I'm like,
your boy said, I need you to buy all these Girl Scout cookies. Man, that cat lost his damn mind.
And he was finna buy them shit.
He was finna, like you said, he was finna go buy all of them too. because you know he
No.
been
Yeah.
sliding around with the with the young lady at the office.
Oh, damn. So I ain't know Scott Disick was on. Oh, no, no, never mind. Oh, they dated. They used to date.
But hey, did you happen to read up on that? Let's get serious for a second, man. You happen to read up on that football player, that story?
I was just about to look at it right now.
So hey, the Seattle the Seattle Seahawks defensive lineman Chad Wheeler was arrested over the weekend due to domestic violence against his girlfriend. He was booked on first degree domestic violence, and it says apparently, bro, he suffered from bipolar disorder. So you know it was like they was just chilling, kid, and then he just snapped, bro. And honestly, he kind of hurt that girl. Like the girl had to go run, hide in the closet. You know what I mean? All that.
I was
But
trying to
he
figure
did
out
say
what
that
the
he was
hell
gonna take some time away from football and like really get
get
himself
himself
together. You
right.
know what I'm saying? But that's crazy though, kid. She like it ain't nothing like that ain't never happened before. So it's like they didn't get into no argument, nothing. He just snapped. So putting all that to the side, because we're not gonna talk about that because bipolarism is you know, it's real.
And that
It's definitely real.
I don't think it's
What do
about.
you what do you do? Let's just say you just sitting down chilling, man. You know, and a motherfucker just snap, kid.
Bro,
All of
I
a sudden they
treat
just chasing
listen,
your ass around the room with a broomstick or something. You know what I'm
listen, bro, listen. I treat their ass like I treat a drunk. Get the
saying?
fuck up and walk. Get the hell out of there. Cause bitch, hey, if I
Man,
stay, nigga, we fighting.
that shit, that whole story was crazy as hell too, man. Damn.
All right, so in Haines City, Florida, a Florida high school teacher is accused of having sex with a student on multiple occasions, including in a classroom closet.
Damn.
Wayne McKenzie Ricks II, 29, was arrested by Osceola County
Uh-huh.
authorities on Tuesday and charged with 10 counts of sexual batteries on a student between the ages of
Damn.
12
10
and
counts?
18.
So yeah, they did they thing multiple times.
Yeah, but he said between the ages of 12 and 18. I mean, like,
Also, it wasn't just one student.
no, but you in high school though. What the fuck is a 12-year-old doing in high school?
Man.
But anyways, he was booked in the Osceola County Jail according to the online record. He resigned as a teacher on Saturday. He was exceptional student education. Oh, he was an ESC teacher, junior varsity
Uh-huh.
basketball coach at Haines City High School. Uh, he started off with Polk County Public Schools. He began his career in August what 31st.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even say no year. Mm, Riggs and the student had engaged in sexual activity several times since the school term began last year. Rick and the victim would meet in his classroom when he was alone, and they would have intercourse in the closet.
Damn.
According to the police, a friend of the victim who was in the classroom said the two walked in the closet about 10 on about 10 occasions to have sex and also would have intercourse inside of the Rick's vehicle.
So this was
It,
consensual.
yeah, it's just one student though.
Damn.
It's just
And how
not
old
giving
she
you
was? Are
they're
they
not
not
giving you
saying?
the age. They're saying between the age of 12 and 18.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. You know what's even crazier? Let's say that story was vice versa, and that was a woman doing that shit. That should be handled different.
I mean, what you mean it'll be how different?
It'll be handled different
He a black
because
he a black dude. He a black dude.
say that again.
He's a black dude.
It'll still be handled different. Let me tell you why. Because society always feel like the man wanted it. That's just a double standard. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I don't believe it's gonna be handled any different than any other student on teacher sexual
Well, I'm
case
saying
because
just
he's a
in
man.
general,
Yeah,
just in
but
general, by anybody that read that story, if that was vice versa, and that was a woman doing that shit to a little boy, that should be handled totally different.
But I mean, like you said, it was consensual. This man would be in his classroom by himself, and she would come in there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
clearly it was consensual because it happened way more than one time.
Right. But the fact that he's a teacher and she's a minor and a student, you know, it doesn't excuse the fact that it happened.
I mean, wrong is wrong. I agree with that.
Right. But I don't think it's being handled any differently, though. I mean, you know,
I think they should handle it just like they would handle anything else. You know.
Well, you would hear more. You would hear more about a female teacher.
Yeah.
Than you do about, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah, man, because the female teacher's been wilding the fuck out for the last couple of years, man. For real.
Yeah.
You've been hearing all kind of stories about them.
Bitch, I'd be mad as hell, bro. Every time I hear some shit, like, I'm mad as fuck, bitch.
Because you be like, man, when I was going to school, there wasn't nothing going down like that.
No, that shit was going down. It just wasn't happening to me.
I guess it was.
I would have kept my mouth shut. What? Nigga, guess what? I wouldn't even be rocking no new shit to school, no nothing. Rocking what I'm rocking, be a nerd and everything, but you won't know nothing.
Oh man, if you was going to school and the finest teacher at school and you was knocking her down, you gonna tell somebody.
Nah,
you gonna tell somebody something now.
Honestly, I wouldn't, kid. Every I want to say when I was growing up, every female that I fucked with, if they didn't say anything, nobody knows we fucking with each other.
Okay. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? If I didn't say something, you won't know it, bro. Point blank.
I agree with that.
Like, I remember, and the only reason I remember that vividly is because shit started really like happening in high school for me. Even though I had a girlfriend in the hood or whatever, but when I got in high school, that's when I realized, like, damn, I really need to keep my business to myself.
Okay.
And, it's like everybody knew this fucking girl liked me except for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck do everybody know you like me?
Word traveling like a bitch, but you ain't heard nothing yet.
I ain't heard shit yet. and motherfuckers in my face like every fucking day. You know? And I'm riding the same bus with them.
Right.
And then one day she walked up, gave me her number and shit like that. Bitch, I ain't even.
She got tired of the gossip. She like, hey man, listen, do you like me too?
Bro, it wasn't even none of that. She just bumped up to me, gave me a piece of paper, and just walked off. Walked off.
So she was shy.
Yeah, walked off laughing and smiling and shit. And so I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I opened that bitch up. I see a number and a name. I'm like, oh, okay, bitch. I took like 2 steps up the stairs and hit a left on the corner. That's at Gaither. I took 2 steps, went upstairs, hit that left. Bro, tell me why I had 2 motherfuckers standing right there talking about something. Oh, hey man, I heard she don't give you the number already.
Damn, what they was watching? They must have been watching.
Nigga, we ain't got no cell phones at that moment in time.
Right.
Bro. We got beepers.
And Gaither big as fuck. I went there for 2 weeks.
Bro, we got beepers, bitch. Yeah. Like, nigga, you can't read a text message on a beeper.
No.
Except turn that bitch upside down. You might get hello. You might get you know what I'm saying? You might get that 911. You know what that is and shit, bro.
I don't even think I had no beeper, man. I think I was still broke.
My bad. A 2-way pager, bro.
I ain't had back then. I ain't had no money, man. I couldn't have no 2-way pager. I might have had a beeper, but it probably wasn't on. I probably was faking. Hey, I probably act like a bitch was beeping me. Beep, beep, beep. Lying like a bitch, you know, purping.
Let me see. What did I start off with?
Man, that's a good topic, man. What was your first cell phone? What that bitch look like?
My first cell phone bill was them damn Nokias.
Nokia.
Remember when they started coming out with a little small, long, slim Nokia?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fucking black, no color screen, bitch.
Yeah.
The background.
I had the Qualcomm. Remember the Qualcomm? It was fat as hell in the middle, And then the
I had
big
that shit
ass, it
too.
was round on top. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, my
phones was
first.
big as hell.
Let me see. My very first phone, bro, was what was T-Mobile at that time before? Voice Stream.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Uh-huh.
Before T-Mobile, it was Voice Stream.
Was that the one that flipped out and then flipped back in
No,
and
I'm
you could still
saying
type on it?
no. I'm talking about the company. But
Oh, okay, yeah.
no, actually, let me see. Damn, bro, I can't remember. You don't know what the fuck the Nokia's, man.
I know what Nokia you talking about.
Share your screen. No, well, actually, let me see.
Yeah, I know exactly what Nokia you talking about.
But yeah, that was I started off with a pager
Okay. You
before
had a
cell
pager.
phone. Yeah, before
Uh-huh.
we started before we was able to afford cell phones because
Right.
when they came out with that shit, bro, it was like mainly you had to have money to have a phone.
Is
And
that yeah.
I think I really started with the phone thing when they started doing the free phone for new customer shit.
Uh-huh.
That's when I really started before Metro came down here.
I don't think I
But
had a phone until I had a job. I had to have a job, dude.
oh, yeah, I think I was big on technology back then, bro. Job or not, I always had something, whether
No,
it was a
hell no.
phone.
I ain't shit. I ain't had no beeper. I ain't had no phone. Like I said, I don't think I ain't had no
Yeah,
phone until I got a job.
I had like three two-way pages. I had
Uh-huh.
two the psychics, the 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so when all that shit was like up and up, motherfuckers was out there buying shoes and
Mm-hmm.
Xboxes and PlayStation and shit.
Yeah.
Bitch, I was actually more into the phones and computers and laptop.
First video game.
My very first video game,
Yeah. First video game.
what as far
Like the
as
full
like
console.
the console?
Yeah. Nigga, I had a
The very first
Sega. Dun,
yeah,
dun, 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 dun.
that was the actual very first system
Uh-huh.
that I owned, and my mama bought that for me for my 13th birthday.
Man, do you remember how dope Sega used to be, man? I had the
Yeah,
Lion King. Boy, I thought I was hot shit with the Lion King.
I had what was that? Pitfall, Super Pitfall.
Which one that was? You say Super Pitfall?
My bad, cause see, yeah, cause after when I got a little older, I started I was able to start getting all these different consoles and shit. So I went old school. I had an Atari. I had a Virtual Boy,
Right.
A Sega Saturn, a
Uh-huh. Sega Saturn. I
Dreamcast.
forgot about that one. I was thinking about
Yeah,
Dreamcast.
I had a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I had the 64, the regular
I had
Nintendo.
a 64. Man, I used to love Nintendo, kid.
I've owned every PlayStation out there except for the 5. I still ain't went and got that yet.
Mm-hmm.
They've been sold out and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I ain't got time for it. I'll get it later.
But see, you play
Um,
video games like that, bitch. I'm not thinking about that shit.
um, you pretty much can say, bro, I done had every fucking Nintendo out there too.
Mm-hmm.
I had the 6-4,
The regular Nintendo,
regular Nintendo,
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, all the fucking Wii's and the Switch and shit like that.
Yeah. Man,
My
I hated
kids
the
got
Wii.
them now.
My Wii used to get on my nerves, man, because I had to connect the bitch every day. It's like it would never stay connected. That shit just started getting on my nerves, man. I don't even play that shit no more. It's down here. It might be down there somewhere. Honestly, man, I don't even know what the fuck happened to that Wii. It's around here somewhere. I just left that shit alone, man.
But
Video games and all.
I mean, every fucking video game you could think of, I done had it. I don't know if you can see this, but I done had all these fucking phones growing up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
had
definitely.
every last one of them, bro.
Definitely.
No fucking cap.
Mm-hmm. Remember how simple phones used to be, kid? It wasn't nothing on that bitch.
Not a damn.
It wasn't nothing. You could barely text on the damn thing.
Bitch,
Shit, text wasn't
remember?
even popping.
Nah. You could text, but you had to hit that button about 3-4 times and then wait.
Right. And then get the L and then hit that bitch 3 more times to try to get the N. Yeah.
You gotta
man.
give it a second and let that bitch cruise on by. Bruh, remember fucking Snake?
Oh, Snake. Yeah. I played that.
Hey, that was the shit, bruh. If you nigga, everybody has Snake on their phone growing up.
Yeah. Especially that old ass phone you just showed me. I
Yep.
think it was number 2 in the line. Snake was definitely on that goddamn phone.
That bitch was on every last one of them shit. You sit there, you be playing that shit, but you don't even gotta ask a motherfucker what the fuck they playing. You see that phone
You
in
already
their hand,
know.
bitch.
Now people be playing Candy Crush and all this other shit, but yeah, everybody used to play Snake. Snake was big like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
That was my shit right there too.
I'm looking at all these phones. I done had every last one of these phones. The Razor, when they first came out with that bit.
I used to want one of the Razors too, man. They was super skinny. Yeah. Bruh, that's when the skinny crave was out.
I remember, dude, I said the name Razor, kid. I remember this fucking thing. It's not so much of a joke, but the shit was fucking hilarious to me. When they first came out, not too many people knew about them or whatever, and it took me I think I got them that phone maybe about a year later after they came out. Time for an upgrade. That was through Altel.
Okay.
And that was in 07. Between 05 and 07.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to somebody. And I'm like, oh shit, bro, I got a new Razor in my pocket. Motherfucker put up they stand like, what the fuck? I said, bitch, the Motorola Razor, nigga. What the fuck? You see that bitch look like a Razor? You flipping that shit like, bro. The hell you doing? Nigga threw up his set, bitch, thinking I got a Razor.
Trying to cut his ass or something.
Nigga, really?
Hell no.
But yeah, man, shit. How was high school for you though, bro?
You know what, man? High school was shitty as fuck at Gaither. It was shitty as fuck. I hated high school at Gaither, kid. I ain't like the school. I ain't like the people. I couldn't stand that shit. My mama happened to luck up and, she had done, because, we was in the projects for 15 years. Mama got her shit together and she ended up moving out and we ended up getting that house over there on 37th and Ellicott. Nigga, I started going to Chamberlain.
And see, I don't even remember
that.
Oh yeah,
I had a ball. Hey, I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. I'm telling you, listen, I go to the school, right? I go in the lunchroom. It looked normal, it's cool. I'm like, all right, it's cool, whatever. I go and grab my food. So I'm with my cousin Bubba and shit, right? So he like, nah, bro, let's go out the back door. Nigga, we go out the back door. Man, it was like South Beach and that bitch kid.
Oh, hold on though. What year you went to what year you went to Gaither?
Shit, man, don't get me the line, man. I've been smoked all that up.
Because 2000,
I don't remember none of that, kid.
Because 2000, 2001 was for me. No, 2000 was for me, bro. That was my year. That was my graduation year.
Shit, it had to be after that.
Yeah, because 2000 was my last year there. And
man, I don't remember none of that.
It's ironic.
I do remember Chamberlain, boy.
It's ironic.
That was my shit.
It's ironic because I went to Chamberlain first. After I went to Young for the 7th and went to Adams for the 8th. I was supposed to be at Adams for 8th and 9th because that's how the shit was back then. Junior high, and then you got 9th, 10th, 11th.
Right.
I mean, 10th, 11th, and 12th. But that year, that was the last year for all the 9th graders at Adams.
Okay.
Because in 95, I went to Chamberlain. Yeah, because I was supposed to
So
be
then
at
you know what
Adams.
I'm talking about when I say go out that back door.
Yeah, but I mean, like, bro, you gotta think about that whole area, kid. I
Yeah.
went to school in that whole area because Adams right down the street from
Uh-huh.
Chamberlain, and Adams shares a fucking lunchroom with Ben Hill, which is the elementary kids and shit.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so we had that whole camp we could run around and then we could leave and go
Mm-hmm.
up the street to fucking Chamberlain and chill with the fucking high school kids.
Yeah, man.
But
That was it, boy. And I had what was it? What is it? Was it OTJ? Whatever the fuck it's called.
OJT
I had OJT.
on the job trainer.
On the job training. Man, we used to go to that class, bro. And that dude used to let us just go to work.
I
Be like, man,
actually
y'all going to work, man.
I actually had not OJT, but it was another program when I was in Adams
Uh-huh.
that it allowed us to leave campus. It was an OJT, but it was a sub.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what the name was, and it might have just been OJT. But
Mm-hmm.
after I didn't let me see, eighth grade. I was by fourth period. I was out of school. I'm at the Tampa Tribune working.
Uh-huh.
So we
Yeah.
did that shit for 2 weeks, and then they cut the program with the Tampa Tribune.
Damn.
So I had to wait a whole nother week, and then they called me back into the office,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent me where did I go after this? Home Depot. So
Do
bitch,
they even still do that in school, bro?
yeah. My son was just doing that shit
Okay, good.
2 years ago.
Good.
But that whole
Good. Because
coronavirus fucked
I
everything
think
up.
that was, it helped mold you and get you ready. You know what I mean? For work.
Yeah, but that whole coronavirus was fucked things up for him. So we
Oh
just
yeah.
decided to
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
home.
definitely.
But um yeah, dude. I and when I after that, let me see. Then they turned high school into a 4 year period
Uh-huh.
when I started in '96. I started my ninth grade year at Chamberlain,
Mm.
and 97, 97, that double session shit came into play.
So you know who old Shake is. When I say Shake.
From Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. I didn't.
Shake Washington.
I wasn't popular. You talking about
Shake
Donald Ronald?
Washington.
Them?
Huh?
You talking about Ronald?
I'm talking about the principal, man. Henry Shake Washington.
At Chamberlain?
Mr. Washington was the president. Was it the principal there?
No, Mr. Washington was the AP when I went there.
Oh, he wasn't the principal yet. Okay,
No,
okay.
No, see, that's what it is. Okay, 95. Yeah, 96 was my ninth grade year.
Okay.
Yeah, because 94 I was still at Young. 95 I was at Adams. Yeah, 96 was my ninth grade year at Chamberlain. He was the AP.
Okay.
He had only been there a couple of years. Not even, just brand new.
So maybe I was in school in 97.
In 97, instead of me going back to Chamberlain, they started that double session shit. So the borderline to where my address was in the project,
Uh-huh.
I was the half that considered to go to Gaither.
Uh-huh.
And since I was a sophomore, I went to school at what, like 8 in the morning. All the seniors and shit, they was already they came to school late, or they was already in school. We went behind them. So as we was coming in,
Mm-hmm.
the seniors were leaving at 10 o'clock in the morning. Their ass was going home.
Oh, okay.
They were done for school for the day, bro.
Right.
And whoever played football had to come back on campus though. So did that shit for like, I think that double session shit only lasted about 2 years, kid. It wasn't even like, I don't even remember it. Like they just cut that shit.
Yeah, it don't seem like it hung around that long.
No, cause it's a lot of people that I ask, man, do you remember double sessions and shit? Like, no, the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, it ain't
That's
hanging
when,
around that long because I didn't go through double sessions.
see, yeah. So by the time you was going out, by the time you got to
Mm.
high school, they had just cut that shit out
I
because they
went through
had.
6 periods, and then 7th period was OJT, and I just went to work.
Well, I think at that moment in time too, it was the schools was overcrowded. That's why they did that,
Uh,
and they didn't have enough schools back then. So while they was building,
mm-hmm.
there was seniors, you know, got less hours in school
Oh,
because
okay.
they had work, they had this, they had that. So they gave the seniors a leeway. Everybody else, you know, you would go to school a little later. So
Uh-huh.
seniors about 5 in the morning, bitch, seniors are on the fucking bus going to school. You
Out of there.
know, and yeah, and 8 o'clock, we out there waiting on the bus to pick us up from home. And then take us to school. By the time we get to school, these motherfuckers hop on the bus and they hauling back home like, bitch, I
Oh
want to be
no.
there someday. By the time I get there, nigga, we going back to regular scheduled programming, bitch.
Hey,
You know?
did you get a chance to read up on that salt and pepper thing like I was telling you?
That's what I forgot to do. But no, as far as I understand though,
Uh-huh.
I didn't read up on it, but if I'm not mistaken, Spinderella is a little upset at the fact that she really got excluded from the whole thing. Like
But
the
but she was always excluded, and the reason why they saying that is she was their DJ, so she got paid as like an independent contractor.
yeah, but the thing about it is the part she said she had a bigger part in Salt and Pepper, which I understand.
Uh-huh.
But growing up, I didn't know who the hell Spinderella was until what 10 years ago.
I mean, I
I'm
knew who
like,
she was, but at the same time, I never thought she was part of the group. I knew
bruh,
she was their DJ.
I listen. I just thought she was the am.
Uh,
I thought,
oh
bruh,
man, you got
I thought
salt,
she.
you got pepper. You thought she was
You got
the
the ampersand right there. That
uh-huh.
that's what I thought she was. But like, but yeah. Honestly though, no
Uh,
disrespect to her. Like, I did not know who the hell she was, kid, until like 10, 15 years ago when they was doing all these female tribute and
right.
shit like that on BT Award, and I'm like, so Spinderella. Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. Then I go back and look at old videos. I was like, oh, she was right there. And she,
See, that's the reason. That's the
oh,
reason why I wanted to speak on this
okay.
though, because she thought it was more than what it is.
Well,
Apparently, they knew what it was. You see what I'm saying? They knew that she was their DJ, and they knew
okay.
that she was getting paid like a DJ as an independent contractor.
Put it this way. Put it this way.
Right.
It doesn't matter what I do, as long as what I do helps you prevail and succeed
Right.
to the next level.
Uh-huh.
So now, regardless on how much we hang around each other,
Uh-huh.
at the end of the day, you and I, we brothers, we grew up with each other, so we always gonna include each other into something.
Right.
So like, if I'm making a movie about myself, if I knew you had a big role
Uh-huh.
on getting me where I'm at today,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure that I write you in. You feel me?
See, but what I'm hearing from the story, dog, is that they wasn't even friends like that, bro.
But
They
it
wasn't
doesn't
even
matter.
friends like that.
It doesn't matter. You took me everywhere. I was your DJ, right?
That's a fact.
There's somewhere behind the scenes that you included me in conversations about how shows are gonna go, or how you feel like we should enter this, or how we're gonna do. It's somewhere behind the scenes that,
Right, but they have to do that though. Think about it. They
okay,
gotta include her for the simple fact she need to know what points to hit. She need to know where she come in at. She need
okay,
to
but
know
but
where
but
to scratch at.
what she's saying is that she herself had a bigger part on what Salt and Pepper is today.
But she thinks
And
that though.
I mean, wouldn't you?
No, let me tell you
Why
why.
wouldn't
Let me
why?
tell you why. Even though we are a group, no, excuse me, they're not a group. They never
Okay.
sat down and went over being a group. And that's what a confusion comes in at. If you think something is more than it actually is, then I'm sorry, but that's you, and
No,
that's
no,
your
okay,
fault for
okay,
thinking
okay.
like that.
No, what I heard and understand is that she's not speaking on it about being part of the group. She's talking about based on like she didn't get enough credit for playing her part and what Salt and Pepper became. Like the
For
movie,
what she did for the group.
right? Because
Okay.
the movie only did this and only did that. You know,
Right.
they didn't show her.
Mhm.
They didn't give her something.
See,
It
one of
was
her
just
biggest issues, bro, is Salt and Pepper sell a lot of merch. Salt and Pepper they selling a biopic. You know, like they selling a lot of stuff on that brand, and she's not getting no cut from that.
nah. Well, I mean,
That's
I
the
don't know.
problem.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that.
That's her issue.
No, what the issue that I heard
Uh-huh.
is about the movie. Like we know the movie is called Salt and Pepper. Okay,
Right.
it's about salt and pepper.
Uh-huh.
But when you putting together a movie about someone's life, you tend to include those people, those scenes, and those moments that made that person or that group whom they are today.
I agree.
And what Spenderella is pretty much pissed about is not so much the royalties, but from my understanding after listening to Charlemagne and Ibram and all them, is the fact that she's not getting that recognition that she should be getting in the movie as far as the movement that she helped with.
I think it's no doubt
Like
about it that she was very instrumental in that. Like she
yeah.
helped that brand build. I agree with that.
So that's what she's talking about. Like you didn't show,
Uh-huh.
like you didn't even give 5 minutes of her like showing what she did. That's
Did
what
you
she's
watch it?
like. I didn't watch. Like I said, I didn't
I
watch
haven't
it. It
seen
was
it.
based on. It was based on a lot of comments. I'm speaking based on comments and shit that I've
Yeah, because I heard
seen
they
and
never
read.
piggybacking off of what you just said. I heard they never really said anything about her.
Mm-mm. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nothing was said to her in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about her in the movie. It was just like, oh, here's Spinderella. Okay, turn it back. Let's
Yeah.
let's keep
Yeah.
going. That's the motion that from what I read and what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's the image that's in my head. That's what I'm saying.
See, I think that's what things get cloudy and what business get messed up at. At the end of the day, dude, it's still a business, especially when y'all ain't even friends like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's the big dude that was putting the money behind Salt and Pepper that actually found Spinderella and brought her in as far as like being a DJ. They wasn't never friends or nothing like that. So it's like that's where things always are gonna get cloudy at because y'all never sat down, went over any paperwork. Y'all never sat down and said it was gonna be Salt, Pepper, and Spinderella, and you was gonna be
Did,
part
did,
of the brand.
did they show did they show that in the movie
As far as her
about
being
how
part of the
Spinderella
brand,
came
like part of the
aboard?
brand.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think I didn't see the movie, but I don't
Cause
think
see, I
so.
didn't know I didn't know how she got found. I
Oh,
thought
I
all
heard they
three of them
did show
started
that the
that shit
dude name is
together.
Herbie Lovebug.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude name is Herbie Lovebug,
See,
and
and that's another
he put them
that's another
together,
thing.
and he
That's
brought
another thing.
the Spinderella DJ.
And that's another thing I heard.
Yeah.
He didn't get no recognition in that movie as well.
Now I heard he was in the movie though. See, that's why I'm gonna have to watch that
I
movie. But
gotta
I
watch
heard
that
he was
shit
in the
too.
movie.
Because I heard about all that. Like
Yeah.
you made the movie about Salt and Pepper, but really all you should have just did was just made a documentary about the two women.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much what I'm getting from all the comments and the shit that I read. So if I'm speaking out of content, I apologize ahead because I will go back and I will go and watch this shit and actually speak from my own
Mm-hmm.
take. But as far as I understand is they made the movie. It's kind of like Salt and Pepper just sat down and was like, we're just gonna talk about all our parts. We're gonna
Right.
make ourselves look good.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're gonna say love, he put us together or whatever. But and give him like 2-3 more parts, and that's it. You're not really gonna see him no more. Like he's not a main person. That's the notion that I get from the shit that I read and the shit that I heard. All these people didn't get recognized like they should have.
These people that was instrumental in building that brand.
Right. Like
Okay.
you see how
I can understand that.
You see how Straight Outta Compton, how
Right.
all them boys came together. They all, that was their story. They gave each story, but everybody went on to give their individual story later.
Right.
That's not Salt and Pepper from my understanding. It's just Salt and Pepper.
Right.
That's it. Just the two ladies. So
they basically just took both of them and only talked about their story. They didn't talk about people that was instrumental in building that brand.
Right. It's kind of like those people, they put them in there just to say, yeah, they were in there.
Right.
But it's kind of like, okay, they're just in the beginning of the movie. After that, everything else.
And you know what? Let's keep it a buck. They probably only put them in there so they wouldn't say nothing. And even though they're going to still say something because they feel like they're being portrayed the wrong way, but they only put them in there just so they wouldn't say nothing.
And that's just what, I'm saying right now. Like, it's just what it is, bro. Like, I'm finna go watch this shit and speak from my own take next time we record. But other than that,
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna definitely check it out. But hey, man, let's go ahead on and get up out of here, man. What time it is right now? It is 8:03. You know what I'm saying? On this beautiful Thursday night, man. I think me and you had a good recording.
I like that,
this
man. That
is
was
the
nice.
Convo with Mav and Kato, y'all. I am your boy Kato. That's Mav. We appreciate y'all for going on this journey with us. And one thing that I do want to say is there's so many other podcasts that you could be watching, but y'all sitting here watching this one, and we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
And good night.
Got anything you want to say to him, man?
Man, they say if you ain't choking, you ain't smoking. But I said, fuck that, bro. I'm trying to stop choking, goddamn it. Bro, I can't see no motherfucker that smokes a cigarette and cough while they smoking the cigarette, bro.
Man, you know what, man? I could never do cigarettes, bro. I just couldn't do it.
But I'm just saying though, like I see motherfuckers smoking cigarettes in Black and Miles and not choke off the shit. But as soon as they hit a blunt,
be coughing like a bitch.
I done had weed that made me throw up, bro.
Shit. That smoke hit you in the back of the throat. But yeah, we finna go get up out of here, y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all catch us on the next one. Oh shit, I almost forgot. This is episode 41. Ride with us, y'all.
Oh, we almost to the Super Bowl number, baby.
Yeah, man, for real.
Don't you want to be daddy's little girl? Don't you want to take trips all across the world? Don't you want to go shop till your mom they all up? They brag to all your friends about how much I spoil your shot. Don't you want to be daddy's little girl? Don't you want to take trips all across the world? Don't you want to go shop till your mom they all up? They brag to all your friends about how much I spoil your shot. Don't you want to be daddy's little girl?